My mother-in-law announced my pregnancy on Facebook before I could tell my own family. So I announced her biggest secret. I'm Leah Rodriguez, 29, marketing manager. And I know what you're thinking. It's just a Facebook post. Get over it. But it wasn't just a post. It was my moment, my news, my family. And she stole it. Let me tell you how we got here. I found out I was pregnant on a Tuesday morning. 3 positive tests lined up on the bathroom counter. My hands shook as I stared at them. Pregnant. I'd been trying for 8 months. Every negative test felt like failure. Every period felt like grief. But this time, 2 pink lines. Double confirmation. I was going to be a mom. I called my husband Ryan at work. Couldn't wait. Babe, I need you to come home. His voice tensed. What's wrong? Are you okay? I'm fine. Just come home. Please. He made it in 20 minutes. Found me sitting on the bathroom floor, tests in my lap, tears streaming down my face. I'm pregnant, I whispered. He dropped to his knees, pulled me into his arms. We cried together on that bathroom floor for 10 minutes straight. Happy tears, relieved tears, terrified tears. We're having a baby, he kept saying. We're having a baby. I wanted to savor it, just us, our secret, our joy. Let's wait to tell people, I said. Just a few weeks, until the first ultrasound. Ryan nodded. Whatever you want. And when we do tell them, I want to make it special, something they'll remember. I'd been planning this for months. Pinterest boards full of cute announcement ideas, custom onesies, surprise reveals, the whole thing. This was my moment. I wanted it to be perfect. That was my first mistake. I met Ryan's mother, Barbara, 2 years ago at our engagement party. She seemed warm at first, friendly, a little intense but harmless. There were signs, though, small things. At our wedding, she insisted on a mother-son dance, slow song. She cried the entire time, clutching Ryan like he was leaving for war. You'll always be my baby boy, she said into the microphone, loud enough for everyone to hear. No matter who you marry. People laughed, thought it was sweet. I felt my stomach tighten. When we bought our house, Barbara wanted a key. For emergencies, she said. We can call you if there's an emergency, Ryan said. But what if you can't? What if something happens? Mom, I'm your mother. I should have access. We didn't give her a key. She sulked for weeks. When I got pregnant, I knew Barbara would be excited. Maybe too excited. I also knew she'd want to know first. That's why I didn't tell her right away. 3 days after I found out, Barbara called. Ryan sounds different, she said. Happy. What's going on? Nothing special. We're just good. You'd tell me if something was happening, right? My chest tightened. Of course. Because I'm his mother. I should know important things first. There it was. That entitled tone. That assumption that she had first dibs on Ryan's life. Everything's fine, Barbara. Really. She didn't believe me. I could hear it in the silence. That was strike 1. At 6 weeks, I had my first ultrasound. Heard the heartbeat. Saw that tiny flicker on the screen. I cried through the entire appointment. Ryan held my hand so tight it hurt. When do we tell people? He asked on the drive home. Let's wait until 12 weeks, just to be safe. What about my mom? I looked at him. 12 weeks. She's going to be hurt if we wait too long. Ryan, this is my pregnancy. My body. I get to decide when we announce. He nodded, but I saw the guilt in his eyes. 2 weeks later, Barbara invited us for dinner. Just the 3 of us. She made Ryan's favorite, pot roast, set the table with her good china. Something felt off, and too formal, too intentional. Halfway through dinner, she set down her fork. Are you pregnant? My stomach dropped. What? Are you pregnant? You haven't been drinking. You ordered ginger ale last week. You've been tired. Ryan's face went pale. Mom, I'm your mother. I can tell when something's different. My hands started shaking under the table. We're not discussing this right now. So you are pregnant? Barbara, please. Why didn't you tell me? I'm the grandmother. Because I wanted to wait until it was safe. Safe? What does that mean? It means the first trimester is risky. It means I wanted to be sure before telling anyone. Her eyes filled with tears. Theatrical tears. The kind meant for an audience. You told your family, didn't you? You told your mother. My mother is dead. She's been dead for 5 years. The silence was crushing. Barbara stood up. I need a moment. She disappeared into the kitchen. I heard crying. Loud, wounded sobs. Ryan looked at me. Maybe we should... No, I said firmly. She doesn't get to manipulate us like this. But the damage was done. The dinner was ruined. The joy was tainted. That was strike 2. I wanted my pregnancy announcement to be perfect. I'd ordered custom scratch-off cards. You're going to be with grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle underneath. I planned to give them out at my dad's birthday party. 30 people, all our family. Everyone would find out together. It was supposed to be magical. At 10 weeks, I had a routine checkup. Everything looked good. Baby growing, heartbeat strong. The receptionist asked for my emergency contact. My husband, I said. Ryan Rodriguez, she typed, paused. We have Barbara Rodriguez listed as your emergency contact. Is that still current? My blood went cold. What? No, that's wrong. It says here she's authorized to receive medical information. I never authorized that. Remove it, now. I'll update it right away. But the damage was already done. Because 2 days later, Barbara called me. Congratulations. Her voice was sing-song, fake cheerful. I'm so excited to be a grandmother. My hands went numb. What? The doctor's office called me by mistake. They needed to confirm your next appointment. And they mentioned, she giggled. They mentioned the baby. I couldn't breathe, couldn't think. You told the doctor's office you were my emergency contact? Well, yes. In case something happened to Ryan. You had no right. That's my private medical information. I'm family, and besides, now I know. Isn't it wonderful? Barbara, we were planning to tell everyone together. At my dad's birthday. I had cards made. Oh, don't be dramatic. Everyone will still be excited. I hung up. Sat on my couch, shaking, crying, my moment, my announcement, stolen by a woman who couldn't respect a single boundary. But I thought, okay, fine, she knows. But at least she won't tell anyone else. I was wrong. That night, Barbara posted on Facebook a photo of baby booties, pink and blue, with the caption, I'm going to be a grandma. My beautiful daughter-in-law is expecting. I've been waiting for this moment for years. So blessed. Grandma, too. Baby, news blessed. 53 comments in an hour. My aunt. Wait, what? Leah's pregnant? My dad. Why am I finding out on Facebook? Ryan's sister. A mom. You weren't supposed to tell anyone yet. My phone exploded. Calls, texts, messages. Everyone had found out on Facebook. From Barbara, not from me. Not from the cute announcement I'd planned. From a woman who couldn't let me have one thing that was mine. I sat on my couch, staring at my phone. The scratch-off cards were on the table. Useless now. My chest felt hollow, empty, like someone had scooped out everything inside and left me with nothing. I cried, not gentle tears, ugly, choking sobs that shook my whole body. Ryan came home and found me like that, surrounded by unused announcement, cards, mascara streaming down my face. She posted on Facebook, I said. Everyone knows. My dad, my aunts, your siblings, everyone. His face went dark. She promised she wouldn't? When did she promise? This afternoon. I called her after you told me she found out. I made her swear she'd let us announce. Of course she promised. And of course she lied. This wasn't about the baby. It was about control, about being first, about making my pregnancy about her. Ryan called her, put her on speaker. Mom, you posted on Facebook after you promised? Oh, honey, I was just so excited. I couldn't help myself. You promised. Leah had plans. You ruined them. I didn't ruin anything. Everyone's still happy. It wasn't your news to share. Well, it's too late now. What's done is done. No apology, no remorse, just excuses. That was strike 3. For 2 weeks, I stewed. Angry, hurt, violated. Barbara acted like nothing happened, sent baby name suggestions, Pinterest boards of nursery ideas, as if her betrayal was water under the bridge. Then she made a mistake. She called me, needed advice. Woman to woman, she said. What's going on? I'm having a procedure next month. Nothing serious, just... She lowered her voice. Hemorrhoid surgery. But I don't want anyone to know. You know how people talk. It's embarrassing. I understand. You won't tell anyone, right? Not even Ryan? Of course not. I hung up. Sat there for a moment. Thought about what she'd done. How she'd stolen my moment. How she'd dismissed my hurt with, what's done is done. And I made a decision. My dad's birthday party was the next weekend. The party I'd originally planned to announce my pregnancy at. Barbara showed up in a new dress. All smiles. Brought a cake that said, Future Grandma on it. Making my pregnancy about her. Again. After dinner, we were all sitting around the table. 30 people, family and friends. Barbara was holding court, talking about baby stuff. I've already started shopping for my grandbaby. Wait until you see the nursery set I bought. I cleared my throat. Actually, speaking of updates, Barbara, how's your preparation going for next month? She looked confused. Preparation? For your procedure. You must be nervous. Her face went pale. Leah, hemorrhoid surgery is a big deal. Nothing to be embarrassed about. These things happen. The table went silent. My aunt looked up. Hemorrhoid surgery? Yes, Barbara's having it done next month. She told me she was nervous about it. I think it's brave to talk about these things openly. Barbara's face turned scarlet. Not from embarrassment. From rage. That was private, she hissed. Oh, don't be dramatic, I said, using her exact words from the phone call. Everyone's still supportive. You had no right to post my pregnancy on Facebook? After I specifically asked you to wait, the table was dead quiet, everyone watching. That was different, Barbara stammered. How? You shared my private medical information without permission. I shared yours. Seems fair to me. I'm your elder. You owe me respect. And I'm the mother of your future grandchild. You owed me respect. But you didn't give it. She stood up, chair scraping. I won't stand for this. Then leave. She grabbed her purse, stormed out. The door slammed behind her. Ryan looked at me, shocked. But I also saw something else. Relief. My dad leaned over. About time someone stood up to her. For 3 weeks, Barbara didn't speak to me, wouldn't return Ryan's calls. Then she texted, I owe you an apology. What I did was wrong. I made your pregnancy about me. I'm sorry. We met for coffee, just us. She looked older, tired. I was excited, she said, too excited. I wanted everyone to know that I was going to be a grandmother, like it was my achievement. It was my pregnancy, my news. I know. And I stole that from you. I'm sorry. It wasn't a perfect apology, but it was something. If we're going to have a relationship going forward, I said, you need to respect boundaries. My pregnancy isn't about you. This baby isn't about you. It's about me and Ryan. I understand. Do you? Because you've shown me that when you get excited, boundaries don't matter. She nodded, crying now. Real tears this time. I'll do better, I promise. My daughter is 6 months old now. Barbara sees her once a week, supervised visits, at our house. She's better, not perfect, but better. She asks before posting photos, respects our schedules, doesn't demand to be called mama or mommy. But I don't trust her. Not completely. Not after what she did. Because boundaries aren't suggestions. They're requirements. And when someone crosses them, when they steal your moment, your joy, your news, they don't get immediate forgiveness. They get consequences. Barbara learned that the hard way, with a room full of people knowing about her hemorrhoid surgery. Was it petty? Maybe. But was it fair? Absolutely. She took my private medical information and made it public. I returned the favor. Some people say I went too far, that grandmothers deserve grace, that I should have been the bigger person. But I asked them, why? Why do I have to be the bigger person when she was the one who violated me first? Why do mothers-in-law get a pass for boundary violations, but daughters-in-law get criticized for standing up for themselves? I'm done being the bigger person. I'm done letting people walk all over me because that's just how she is. Or she means well. Boundaries aren't suggestions, they're requirements. And when someone violates them, they don't get a free pass just because they're family. Barbara meant well when she stole my pregnancy announcement, but she still stole it. And she needed to learn that actions have consequences. Even for grandmothers. Especially for grandmothers who think rules don't apply to them. Tell me, have you ever had someone steal your moment? Your news? Your joy? What did you do?